what's up guys, my name is Skylar. So today in this video, let's just relax and talk about something that people all love, which are movies. I went and watched this movie with my friends a few days ago, and I have some thoughts about it. So yeah, this is going to be a video of me telling you guys my thoughts on the movie Love, Simon.
My name's Simon. I'm just like you, except I have one huge-ass secret.
Hey! I like your boots! I said I like your boots! Goodbye!
Nobody knows I'm gay.
First of all, this movie is actually adapted from this book called Simon versus the Homo sapiens Agenda. Well, after watching so many films that are adapted from books, I finally come to the conclusion that I personally prefer like reading the books first and then go seeing the movie, because books are where all the magic happens and it allows your mind to just wander and imagine and just create this beautiful world that this book is telling you. So I read this book first and then I went and watched the movie. The movie and the book. Okay, this video is going to contain some spoilers, so if you guys are against that, if you guys want to go enjoy the movie, go ahead and click off this video. So we're all good, right? Before watching the movie, because it came out in the United States first, I've seen some pretty good reviews on Twitter, and I just know for sure that this is very important. It holds a very significant meaning to LGBTQ teenagers. This movie is kind of important. It's kind of like a milestone for LGBTQ films. It is, after all, mainstream, and it is very different compared to, well, at least the LGBTQ films that I've seen before. So yeah, that's my thought on the movie before I went and watched it, and I finished it in 2-3 days maybe, and I loved it. And then I went and watched the movie, like knowing very well what is going to happen, and I love the movie as well. But the book and the movie, I think I love different parts of it. For example, the book, I love how Simon and Blue interacted with each other. I love how they slowly got to know each other better, and they just share like little parts of their lives with each other. And then when Simon finally met Blue, the interaction is just so cute. So there's this part from the book that I loved so much. Let me just read you guys this. This part is, well, when Blue finally met Simon and he revealed his identity to Simon, and then Simon wanted to hold his hand in public, and this happened. So I lean in toward him, and my heart is in my throat. I want to hold your hand, I say softly, because we're in public, because I don't know if he's out. So hold it, he says, and I do. That is my favorite part of the book. This small paragraph, the words are very simple, yet the emotion it withheld is so very complicated. Blue meeting Simon, I just love how it was handled in the book. Yeah, this is my favorite part of the book. As for the movie, my favorite part, I loved how they filmed Simon's coming out to his parents. Well, not exactly coming out, he was actually outed, but I love how like it was handled. There was this clip, it was so beautiful, like just watch it.
You get to exhale now, Simon. You get to be more you than you have been in a very long time.
You can exhale now. You have been holding back who you are for so long because you're afraid that the world would not accept you for who you are. I cannot simply put into words how perfect that line is. I don't think it was in the book, but I think that line is amazing. It's one of my favorite lines in the movie. And there's the second part of the movie that I love very much, is how, because Martin basically outed him, right? This was in the book as well, I remember. But Simon basically went up to him and said that coming out was supposed to be my thing.
I'm supposed to be the one that decides when, and how, and who knows, and how I get to say it. That's supposed to be my thing.
That scene was very powerful because outing someone is never okay. It's their thing. I was talking to one of my friends who watched Love, Simon, and she told me that she always thought American films was about, you know, the Marvel universe, the DC universe. And she basically said that Love, Simon changed her view on American movie industry. And I think it's pretty nice. But then there are also, like, this kind of pisses me off because I have some friends who went and watched Love, Simon simply because they want to see some boy-on-boy action. They want to see some boy love in the movie. If you want to go watch some boy-on-boy action, don't watch this movie, because this movie's on Simon's journey on getting out of the closet and his journey on meeting someone that he really likes. It's more than that, you know what I mean? It just makes me sad to see like people are treating this movie as a place to see some boy-on-boy action when it's not about that at all. Overall, I think I enjoyed this movie a lot, and I've even seen on Twitter that people took their parents to the movie. Right after the movie, they came out to their parents. I just think it's very very beautiful. Like, it's making a difference. And I think that's what a movie should do, right? It should be able to have an impact on people's lives. But yeah, that is my thought on the book and the movie. If you haven't watched Love, Simon yet, I highly suggest you go read this book first, because this book, I feel like you have to read this book to understand what exactly is going on in Simon's mind. I'm sure you will love it and fall in love with the characters. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll see you guys in another new video. Until next time. Bye!